Hello, fellow rejects, and welcome to Just Audio, the pop culture podcast that only one person listens to. I'm Zeke.
And I'm Kota.
Alright, and as always, we're going to start things off with how our weeks went.
Okay.
Kota,
Yes?
how was your week?
It's pretty normal. Let me just say, we won't be getting any mail stirred from Mr. Show with Bob and David, but just the other day, I was at a grocery store and found something similar.
What'd you find?
Peanut butter and jelly in the same jar.
Oh, no, it's been there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, for those who don't know, Mr. Show, it's a sketch comedy show from the 90s. The two main people who started on it was David Cross and Bob Odenkirk, who are now fucking gods in their own rights as actors and comedians and writers. They had a joke that parodied what you were talking about, the peanut butter and jelly that are both in a jar together, the Smuckers.
Oh, yeah?
So they made a thing called Schmuckers that was mayonnaise mustard.
Oh, so the peanut butter and jelly came first?
Yes, peanut butter and jelly thing came first.
I am embarrassed.
That's okay. There's some shit I was like, oh my, like one time I was like this, like, holy fuck, you guys ever seen Transformers before? And my dad was like, it's from the fucking 80s. And I was like, oh, well, I know better now. that was a 10-year-old Zeke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I have nothing. It was normal.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm sorry to bust a hole in your week.
That's fine.
Mustard A&A's. Let's see. My week, just normal. I am working on an application for Petco. Hopefully can get a job there.
Yeah.
They moved the one from Crossroads and put it right next to the QFC. It's still in Victoria. They just moved it over there.
Okay.
And so they're hiring. Petco's always hiring. That'd be fun. I'd like to work there. Also, my alternate script for Alexandria, the book I'm writing, is it's going places. I definitely like the new direction it's going in, but I still have the old chapter 1 script like there just in case, it's just like maybe first one's the best, but I changed it up because after I watched Batman vs Superman, I was just like, oh no, Zeke, maybe with all like the dying cultists as a joke, you're being too much of an edge. You're being too edgelord.
Okay.
Like ever since I watched that movie, I've always questioned myself, Zeke, I think maybe what you're writing is just a bit too edgelord. And so now I've tried to review what I've had and go, okay, you know what? Tone that back. Or if this is a dark situation, how do you justify it? How do we get from point A to point B and you not look like a 14-year-old douche? That is why I've now done with my writing, and I think it's working out just a little bit better now.
It's one of the things I always think when I draw comics too.
Yeah. So that was that. Then beyond that, that's all I really did. Just wrote more and hopefully get that book self-published. Go on Lulu.com. Make a picture with Microsoft Paint for the cover, because I do have Photoshop. It's just I was a prick and I wasn't I waited too long to fucking install it. Well, I did install it before, but it was just I don't know. I need an updated version to make cool shit now, and I don't got the money to do that. So, hopefully things will turn around and I can get the money to do that. All right, so that was our weeks. That was our weeks. All right. Now on to topics that, once again, only one person will care about. That person knows who he is. And he should probably share this with his friends. Or maybe other people, since I keep getting texts from him of like, oh my god, your podcast is so great. Zeke, are you okay? Are you doing good? I am doing fine. We got a fan that we have. Do the work. Be a fan. Share. Like. Comment. Subscribe.
Give us one more fan, at least.
Give us one more person. If we can make this a podcast where 2 people listen to it, damn it, I'll actually have accomplished something. Okay, so now on to topics. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, but I might as well once a month have a Netflix roundup. Once again, I make no money off this yet because I don't have enough people to listen or subscribers. So I don't feel the point in monetizing my videos. But even then, I have no sponsors. We have no subscribers. We have no sponsors right now. If we do get them, I will definitely be very cautious of who I pick. But Netflix roundup, because we all watch Netflix we all watch Netflix and shows are coming on, and I picked 4 things that I was interested in. Alright, so first thing on the Netflix roundup coming in May. Just Friends. It's a rom-com from 2005. Stars Ryan Reynolds, and it's actually funny.
Okay.
It's like it's a complete like, I wouldn't say absurdist comedy. I wouldn't say there's like an absurdism to it, but it's definitely not like, it does not take place in any real universe. Like, this is like all the shit that happens is purely because this is a comedy world where funny comedy things happen that lead to funny comedy resolutions. You know, it's like one of those movies. And it does it really well. It does it really funny. It's about this guy, takes Ryan Reynolds, like the first part of the movie. Spoilers. Ryan Reynolds is like this fat kid in high school, and it's like his just graduated senior year. And it's really funny because it is Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit. He's got this giant brunette fro. And he's putting in his taking out his retainer, and he's looking in the mirror, and he's lip syncing to like Boys to Men, I Swear. And just that visual in your head already described to you.
Okay.
I swear by the moon, and that's enough because we might get sued by Boys to Men. Not that they'd care or listen, but so that's really funny. It's got a lot of gags. It's with me and my brother. That's a big movie because we watched it together and we know a lot of the jokes. Anna Faris is in it, and of course Anna Faris is always great at being a lady who does physical comedy. I'm surprised, we don't see more of Anna Faris in like comedy films or like even physical comedy films, because it seems like Hollywood just goes, no. McCarthy, she's the only one who gets to be Fatty Fall Down. That's it. That's only her. Only her gets to be hit, and then it's funny. No, but Anna Faris does it well too, and she should I understand maybe there's a stigma behind this the scary movies, but yo man, Chris Pine, she's your wife. Throw her a fucking bone. Put her in a Marvel movie. Have Anna Faris get more shit. She's good enough. People made I don't know. She's good enough. She's good enough to actually still be fucking relevant. But yeah, she plays the antagonist. She's once again a recurring thing with movies or things I absolutely like. She's the stalker character.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's not.
I can see the story now.
I don't like those characters. I may have written one, but it's just I don't know. Everything's got one. Everything I like, at least one thing has a stalker at some point. All right. Other movie coming in May, Pleasantville, the classic satire of a traditional American values.
Right.
You know, it's also a subtle film about race and everything else. You know, oh no, I had a word for this, but I lost it. You lost it?
Yeah.
Okay, if it comes back to you, mention it. Okay. And of course, wonderful movie, smart movie, great movie. Oh
yeah, something about conformity.
Conformity, yes, it's definitely a anti-conformist film.
Right.
Yeah. But and I think actually Pleasantville coming back or being on Netflix is perfect for today's political climate of mass fucking conformity.
Right.
You know. Bernie. I still believes in you, but you ain't gonna win, and that blows. I'll still support you to the fucking end. I will support you to the fucking end, and then I will write your name onto the ballot, because if I have to choose between Hillary Clinton, the war criminal, and Donald Trump, the fascist, I will pick something else. Fuck it, I might vote Green Party.
Yeah.
Anything is better. My fake vote for nothing is better than my fake vote for something, which is fucked up and which is very dis-fucking heartening.
Yeah.
But anyway, Pleasantville. You want to know about conformity, traditional values being questioned, issues of race being questioned. It's all done in this I wouldn't say, this Twilight Zone-y satirical movie. It's very nice. Pleasantville, watch it. Ali Wong, Baby Cobra. Ali Wong is a comedian that I'm a big fan of. She's, I don't know, very traditional, like, female jokes. Like, a lot of her jokes are about, like there's the one joke I like about her. She's talking about, like, you guys understand why, like, 50 Shades of Grey is popular. She does a joke about that, where she's like, she's just like, it kind of sounds like she's like making a satirical joke, not satirical. It sounds like she's being sarcastic about the whole issue, but then she goes into detail of, like, especially girls with glasses like this, and then they just go like, oh wait, and so she kind of mixes a sarcastic overtone of like women loving to be dominated, along with this whole thing of, like, showing what she actually likes in bed. And she's like, look, when the girl tells you to spank him, you fucking spank him! And it's just like, oh, wait, we're crossing into something else, and she slips back into it, but she's real funny. She's real nice. She's kind of, like, I would sort of describe her as, like, I don't know. She's awesome.
No.
I describe her as awesome. I had a word like you, and I lost it. Yeah. Anyway, she's real funny. She does, like, more traditional female jokes, but it's like she does it in a very tasteful way.
All right.
But even though she's crass as fuck, but that's what I like about her. No, she's funny. She's funny. Let's see. And then American Dad season 10. You know, out of all the things of, like, Seth MacFarlane, please stop making television. Don't stop making American Dad. I mean, Family Guy and Cleveland Show got canceled, and Family Guy may have lost his way, but, like, American Dad, fuck it. I think it's where all the creativity actually goes.
Huh.
It's, I don't know, such a fun. It's never not been funny. Like, maybe season 1. Season 1's a little shit because they really wanted to bring home the, like, oh, aren't Republicans bad? I mean, they are, but, like, they didn't really do it in an intelligent or creative way. Yeah. It wasn't really until, like, season 2 where they just, like, alright, fuck it, it's a cartoon. We can do anything, or we can do whatever the fuck we want. Like, you know, to have a show where the plot is, like, the father were using a female avatar to get their son laid. Like, you wouldn't see that anywhere else.
No, you wouldn't.
And also, like, I've watched script readings for the show on YouTube, yeah. And, every, like, really weird cartoony thing you see or every tangent is written in detail in the script. Like, that wasn't just something, like, the animators did for fun. No, the writer of the script went, okay, then Roger releases a cord, which causes a Rube Goldberg effect to go to the house. And it's, like, in detail, everything that happens. It's, like, or, like, something that's just, like, Roger pours eggnog into pimp cup, then pours eggnog into mice cage. Mice drinks eggnog, freaks out, rips other mice's head off, makes out with head, drops head, vomits, goes to sleep. Roger, perfect, and drinks the eggnog. Well, like, that was all detailed, like, that whole scene. Every detail of it was in the script.
Oh my gosh, and they animated everyone.
No, they just went like, no, this is what you are making. Let's go, alright, cool. And I think, like, it's real, like, I don't know. It's a cartoon that relishes its cartoonness. Doesn't really, like, try to set itself in a weird place. And that's why I respect it so much.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, well, that's enough of the Netflix roundup. Seeing as out of all the things they listed, I only liked 4 things.
So they have more things that you're not going to talk about.
Oh, they had more things, but I didn't give a fuck about them. Yeah. Oh no, this is my podcast, my rules.
Okay.
Yeah, Coda. Alright. Next thing. Killer Instinct has released a trailer for their new character, Mira, who is a vampire and the sister of Amazon archetype character Maya in Killer Instinct, who was a Season 2 character, and as well as in Killer Instinct 2, the original 2 games.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so, like, her backstory was all, like, her and Maya went on a hunt for, like, these monsters, and Mira sacrifices herself to save her sister, and Maya thought she was dead, and it really hurts her. But it turned out that Mira didn't die, and the monsters took her and made her into a vampire. And she's got magic blood, and also her fighting mechanics are neat, in which her moves do damage to her, but her moves are insanely powerful. Oh. Like, because using moves hurts her, they have the excuse to go like, nah, this does like half a bar. like this is half a bar of health. Like, fuck it. Blood Scythe. Just do it. And so she's got magical blood, and she's got this gauntlets that, like, dig into her arms so that she can use her blood as a weapon. Which also ties into the whole thing of that. And she doesn't get regenerative life when you take damage. Like, all damage taken, it eats out her bar. Oh. But she does, so instead of getting gray, like, regenerative life, like, it's like, it rises back up. She has a bar of, like, this black goo that kind of looks like it's in her health bar. Yeah. And what that is potentially, instead of it being, regenerating life or gray health, it's potentially regenerative health, because each of her enders, while they do not do damage, do not do real damage, they do recover her health. Oh. It's like she could bite down, does not do damage to the other character, but you do drain their blood, and that gives her more life. So, like, you have to... So, like, while this character is high risk, high reward, is what they described her. And she's also might be the first fighting game character completely designed around hurting themselves in order to perform moves. But it's all balanced and works.
Yeah. Kind of like a... Yeah. What was it? Takedown from Pokemon.
Yeah, kind of like takedowns. Like, a lot of moves have, like, a recoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. And she looks neat. She looks cool. They said they wanted to make her as stereotypical a vampire as possible. Okay. I think they succeeded. You've seen the design for her, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I was gonna do that later.
Pause. Unpause. Okay, so that's so. What do you think of the South American vampire?
Yeah, it looks like a vampire.
Yep, as vampire as possible. As vampire as they wanted to go.
Yeah.
Cool. So, cool character.
Cool character.
Alright, next, for video game news, Xenoblade Chronicles is coming to the Wii U eShop this Thursday.
Oh, the Wii game, right?
Yeah, the Wii version. Yeah, the Wii version will be coming to the Wii U eShop this Thursday.
Okay.
So, they're really pushing Xenoblade.
Yeah.
That's good, because I like the team behind it.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, the new one. Apparently, the big complaint is that it's like it's just a little too big.
Oh,
it's just a wee too big. It's a lot of stuff. Maybe didn't need to be there, but you made the world just a little too big. Which is funny because people get the complaint of like, this game's too small, but this game, they just went like, we're gonna make it's gonna be real 7 continents, real 7 digital continents you can fucking explore.
Yeah.
It'll be sick, and then people are just like, nah, that's too much. Like, whatever.
That's too much. I think we need to write a correct amount.
Correct amount, yeah. So, that is. Also, the game is not linear at all. I mean, there's like a linear plot, but the plot is linear, but the game, like, you can ignore the plot forever if you wish. You could just, like, dick around on that planet and do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and depending on what you do, gives you certain points or, like, credits or whatever. Cheech is asleep. It's my puppy, Cheech. He's asleep. But anyway. So that's cool. I have it for the 3DS, and it's been a fun time. It's been a fun old time. I have yet to finish it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even at the halfway mark, and it's like, the funny thing is like when you start playing the game, like the way the plot works, when you think you're halfway there, it's really like maybe 30% of the game. Because it tricks you into thinking that you're playing a traditional RPG.
Oh.
But it's just not. It's just like. It's real deep. Too deep for you. I know, so deep, so brilliant. But anyway, that's that. That's coming to the Wii U. So cool. If you guys want to play the original version, which is better, it is better. I mean, I like my 3DS version, but the Wii version does handle better.
Yep.
It's you can buy that now. So
either hunt down the Wii game or get on the eShop.
Get on the eShop, man. Go for solid, go for digital. All's ups to you. And then we have news of the new Pokken controller. It works like they're the arcade controller that you have in Japan.
Right.
And it's got like the little corner, so it's like this would be the proper controller to use for Pokken.
Oh.
And What is special about this new Pokken controller, though, because a lot of people have complained about the other one.
The gamepad?
No, not the gamepad. The controller that came with in Japan and certain boxes. Or, actually, right now you can get a Pokken controller for the Wii U.
Oh.
That was the arcade version in Japan, which has its own controller as well.
Right.
Problem with it was it does not have a start button. The special Pikachu edition, however, it's got a start button. It's got a start and select button, unlike the other one, which was just.
It was for the arcade, not for the Wii U. So.
Yeah, but they released those as well. They released the arcade versions that does not. So in order to do anything, you have to use the touch screen. So you have to use that and then set it all up and then use the Pokken controller.
Yeah, it's not an arcade where you just insert a coin. You have to press buttons to start up.
Exactly, and you can't start up the game with that controller.
Yeah.
This one you can.
Okay.
So they wasted plastic, printed more plastic with a start button on it, and now if you want to play Pokken, you can completely now.
Yes, I think I'll check it out when it comes out.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. It's got Pikachu on it. Everybody loves Pikachu. All right, continuing on with movie news, leading into comic books as well. Batman Killing Joke trailer.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it? Because I just showed it to you.
Yeah, it's just as dark as it was just as dark as we described it last time.
Yep, that's conveys everything perfectly. We got to hear everyone's voices.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy got to talk a bit more as Batman. Has not lost his touch. That is Batman for me. That's the definitive Batman. How about you?
The animated series.
Animated series one, Kevin Conroy, just that's Batman.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is Batman. I mean, everyone else who ever played him playing Batman was good, but this.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. I mean, he plays a good Batman, even in that shitty movie. But no, it's still Kevin Conroy. Every time I hear Kevin Conroy speak, it's just that's Batman talking. Batman. It's Batman talking. And of course, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, is back as the Joker.
Yes.
And once again, not lost his touch at all.
Yeah.
Just damn good job doing it. Yep. So you got the same feelings, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the animated series was a great show.
Yeah. Oh, the dudes who made the animated series are working on this as well. So
Justice League Action?
No, Justice League Action.
No, something else?
Justice League Unlimited. And Justice League.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, and
I thought we were talking about something new and upcoming.
Oh no, we're still talking about Killing Joke. Okay. Justice League Action never came into. I don't know. Is that out? Have you seen Justice League Action?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, Justice League Action's coming out, and it's got Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill as the Joker, saying Kevin Conroy's Batman. So that's cool. Hope it's good.
Yeah.
All right, and from one controversial movie to another, Doctor Strange has made a cultural no-no, according to most people. And everyone, and according to the writer, everyone is right and everyone is wrong about their hatred of the Ancient One not being Asian. So his whole the writer of Doctor Strange, who did not have a choice in casting. He just wrote the Ancient One as the Ancient One, but he agrees with the choices that were made. Well, he doesn't really agree. He agrees that you're fucked no matter what you do.
Yeah,
is what his whole point of view is. So, the writer of Doctor Strange is C. Robert Cargill, Kregel, and I don't know, seems like a cool guy. I mean, he used the word social justice warrior, so he might not be that cool of a guy, but I don't know. I agree with his argument and reasoning for why the chosen one isn't Asian. His whole thing of the Ancient One, like the Mandarin, is a racist stereotype.
Yeah.
He also exists in a part of the world that is contested by its existence, Tibet. So if they did that, they would lose all of the viewers in China who are no, Tibet's not real. And then Tibet's and if you cast a Chinese, there's no, just cast a Chinese person. And there's well, if you do that, then Tibet's pissed. And also there's another racial point of this, which is you can't do you cast an Asian person as any ethnicity. Like, can you have a like one of the things that happened when they did the new Star Trek movie was Henry Cho, I think that's his name, the guy who plays Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
He was people got pissed because he was a Korean playing a Japanese character.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Koreans aren't Japanese.
Yeah, no.
And then also, Japan itself got pissed off at Memoirs of a Geisha because it was a Chinese. There's several Chinese actors playing Japanese characters, which also they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So there's like, everyone considered that point, and and also like, and they know that like choosing white person period was wrong. They just decided, well, if we can't win no matter what we do, we'll just give it to an actress. That way, they can at least have points in feminism. Yeah. Which is, I don't know. Once again, I agree with the reasoning. I don't agree with the execution, but I'm still excited to see Doctor Strange. I'm still going to go see it, even though George Takei brought up some things of like the importance of whitewashing and yellow facing in American films. Now, I don't believe that they are yellow facing the Ancient One.
No,
that's once again my opinion. We'll hear your side of the story as well.
Okay.
I don't believe they're yellow facing her because they're doing a completely different take on the Ancient One. But it would probably, like, you know, what George Takei brings up, and I absolutely agree with. Asian characters don't really get a big boom in movies. They don't really get big roles. They don't really get big meaty roles.
Right.
But then again, it also runs back to the thing of like the Ancient One is a racist Asian stereotype. So you would have an Asian character playing a racist Asian stereotype. It's like this circle of bullshittery that I'm just glad that they made a decision. And why I think this is probably the outlier of George Takei's belief of like if you don't pick a normal Asian like actor to play something, those movies always bomb.
Yeah.
I don't think Doctor Strange is going to bomb. I think Doctor Strange will do just fine.
Right.
I think it will have. I think it's going to have a lot of backlash, and this is going to be the one big problem with the film throughout its development, before, after, moving forward with the film. That's just gonna be like. It's just like, you know. No, no one gets a freebie. No one gets like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up no matter what. And like he pointed out, it's like you just got to choose where you wanted to lose, and he chose feminism. Now, Coda.
Yes.
You are Asian.
That's right.
You are American.
Yeah, that's also right.
Okay. So I don't know what your opinion is on this, but you do have a certain insight that I don't have, being a Cracker McCrackerson. Now, what do you feel about the issue?
Well, if you ask me by myself,
yeah,
I really don't care who gets casted as what. I really don't. It's just I accept anything. But what I do know is that there's absolutely nothing you can do without getting complaints from someone.
Okay. So you agree with it was fucked no matter what?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you are.
That's where I am right now.
All right, cool.
I mean, if it was up to me, it's fine. Everything's good, but in general, I don't know.
You don't know?
It's gonna get into someone's nerve, no matter what happens.
Okay. Recording again. Sorry, needed to edit something. So yeah, that's Coda's opinion, and that's cool. He doesn't care. He also does not represent everyone. So if you are pissed off about this, even though I know you're not listening to this podcast, do leave your comments and tell us why we're wrong, or tell us why Coda should be ashamed for not appreciating his heritage, or tell me to stop picking on my friends and forcing them to make decisions for a bullshit podcast. Anyway, all right. So anyway, that's it. Moving on for more. Going from one controversial comic book thing to another. Shelly Bond. Do you know who Shelly Bond is?
No, actually.
Shelly Bond is the head editor at Vertigo Comics.
Oh.
Vertigo Comics is the holder of Elseworld stories for DC Comics, as well as like a place to make for DC Comics to make original graphic novels or original stories that don't really have to be associated with it. Just like publish this, put under Vertigo. Like V for Vendetta is Vertigo. Watchmen I got over there. My bookshelf is Vertigo. Sandman, even though Sandman is a DC Comics character, his Vertigo stories are just Vertigo stories. The only Vertigo character who actually exists in the normal DC continuity is John Constantine, so Hellblazer, not Hellraiser. Hellraiser's that movie. Hellblazer is that, and so she got fired. We don't know why. We don't know why. We don't know what for. But yeah, she got fired. And however, that's not the important part of the story. What is the important part of the story is that because she got fired, a lot of people who worked at DC got really angry about her getting fired. because pretty much everyone who works at DC, I think it was like a Colors for Wonder Woman wrote a tweet that was like we like her. How come the person we like gets fired, yet some people get to stay? And what that some people was referring to was Edward Berganza, I believe his name is Edward. Sorry, I'm not good at editing, so just coming from here. So anyway, the dude, Edward Berganza, I do not know how to pronounce his last name. He is the head editor for the Superman comics. People at DC Comics hate him because, allegedly, he is a sexual offender. Not offender, sexual harassment problem. He likes to touch the ladies inappropriately. He likes to, insult women, just kind of a prick, but he gets to stay, and Shelly Bond, who we don't know why she got fired, got to leave, and that just became an inner turmoil within the company. And it was also maybe hinted that the only reason that he gets to stay is because he supposedly has information on Jim Lee and Dan DiDio and everyone who who works, the bit higher ups who work there, which is why he gets to keep his job, because by all rights you should have fired the motherfucker long ago. But also what is and maybe she might be involved with him, I don't know. But what else was happening with to kind of bring it up, just this one benign person got fired for no reason, yet he gets to stay. Edward Bergenza is the whole reason why Superman has a no woman policy. By that I mean women cannot work on Superman because the head editor will sexually harass you, allegedly.
Yeah, this
So DC has its... So, that's DC's inner turmoil and problems at the moment.
Yeah.
Shelly Bond, her getting fired is not really important, but it was a catalyst for a lot of employees at DC to say some shit they shouldn't have said. That is very relevant and very important.
Right.
So that's what's going on in the world of DC, and we will definitely continue talking about this more eloquently. But also, I guess maybe... going back on Shelly Bond, how she got fired, and beyond the fact that Edward Bergenza is a monster and an asshole, allegedly. Vertigo has gotten relabeled to Young Animal. So from now on, instead of it being a Vertigo book, it'll be a Young Animal book.
Okay, right.
And the dude who apparently the lead singer from My Chemical Romance is going to be the new head of that because he writes comics too.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I only know that song, which was she was a boyfriend, look like a girlfriend. That is managed. That's the only song I know from them or care about. So there's that, and he's gonna be the new head. So I'm willing to assume that the real reason Shelly Bond got fired was we're going in a new direction, and we don't need you for that. So sorry. And I'm so sorry. But, so yeah, DC's burning down. Big hullabaloo of like, why the fuck someone benign got fired and someone who's an asshole gets to stay. I don't run businesses. I don't plan to, but that's I don't know, that's not my place to judge, but it is definitely a beehive I want to keep poking for news.
Now that we learned that DC's a terrible office.
Yeah, no, this is, I think it's like, I think also another reason was like concerning DC's office problems. I think that was the whole reason that they wrote this like, this event called Convergence, which was basically them going like, you know what, if like, because usually what Marvel will do is that DC will do something, and then Marvel will write a better story. So they just went like, fine, so they thought they could do it to Marvel, in which it was like, you know what, if you're gonna write Secret Wars, then we're gonna write Convergence, and Convergence is shit, and Secret Wars is frustrating, but will read great in trade. Like, someone, like 10 years from now, we're gonna see some kids going like, dude, have you ever read Secret Wars? It's fucking amazing. But for right now, for people who actually had to suffer through Secret Wars, it was bullshit. It was such a bullshit thing to get through. But so many great things became of it. Unlike Convergence, where the only thing that came from that is, hey, you guys hate New 52 Superman? Well, we're bringing back pre-New 52 Superman. No, post-Crisis Superman. DC and their reboots. And he's going to be Superman now. We're just going to seed that for the future. So that's what they did with Convergence. But the whole reason Convergence was written, even though no one can confirm or deny this, they were moving offices from New York to California. Oh. And so I assume they just wrote this big story for it to be like, okay, we gotta fill 2 months. Alright, I got it. So that's what they did. So it's like, okay, we're moving, we have comics going, cool, autopilot. Okay. It's totally a story run on autopilot. It's so bad. But, so yeah. That's, yeah. That's all we got.
That is all?
I don't know, do you got any news?
Yes.
Okay, what you got, man?
Okay, for those who have Super Mario Maker, and I haven't checked this in the North American version of the game, but the Japanese version introduced one new costume Mario.
Oh, who is it?
It's Baby Metal.
Baby Metal?
That's right. I'll show you later. Later.
Baby Metal? Dude! Okay, so there's Baby Metal character sprites for Mario Maker now.
Yes.
Everything is just wonderful now. That's after like hearing all that negative shit today of just like being afraid for the Doctor Strange movie, being afraid for politics, being afraid for being afraid of like what's going to happen to DC Comics, because like as much as I poke at them, I love them a lot. I want them to I know that they could be good, and I just want them to be good again. Even though from like their current comics I have gotten from them have been just Jim fucking dandy, they're so good. But just clear that office shit up, I suppose. Once again, all conjecture, but where there's smoke there's fire. So there's that too. So I don't know, but I like the Schadenfreude that's happening. But anyway, hearing that fucking Baby Metal is going to be in Mario Maker is fucking awesome, because I love Baby Metal. They're great. They're so it's such a trick. Like, it's such a gimmick. It's so dumb, but damn it if they just don't win your heart. Like, you just look at these girls and you're just like, fuck that. I didn't know I want that. I didn't know I wanted that until I saw that, but god damn it, those girls are talented, and I hope they continue to have successful careers, and producer San isn't too creepy with them.
Yeah. Disclaimer though, I haven't checked the North American version, but there's never been any difference yet, so...
Yeah. Has not been a difference yet. Oh no, what if that did happen, where it's just like, oh, we can't bring Baby Metal over to the American version? Who would you think that they could get to be like an American, like pop star or like whatever, to be in like a Mario Maker? Who do you think would want to do that?
Kiss?
Kiss? Yeah, Kiss for Mario Maker. They'd probably do it.
Yeah. But yeah, well...
Hey Cheech man.
I only know about the Japanese version right now, so...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. That makes me feel better. Right in my beating organ.
Right. That's what I had.
That's what you have?
Yes.
All right. So then we are out of news,
Mm-hmm.
and we will see you around the Milky Way.
Mm-hmm. Bye.